look and see what groups and associations. Now look at this. Those groups and associations are live links. Okay? So if you're involved in something on campus and you put that club in there, you can click on that, and anybody else who's in that club on LinkedIn, listed in their profile, will come up. For instance, I'm working with a student who wrote for the Spectrum. So we could find everybody in LinkedIn who graduated, everybody in LinkedIn who put the Spectrum as one of the things. So he could talk to past people who graduated, used to work for the Spectrum years ago, who still have it on their account. What a great connection, you know? Fraternities, sororities, campus clubs, whatever. Especially groups that, you know, the name of that group maybe is in that same you know it's a UB group, okay? So good. All right, let's just pop back there. Current slide. It's hard to go back. This is the hardest thing about this. Use people search. Okay, only ask people to connect. You know it again. Sample keywords to search by, like industry, like fuel cell or semiconductor, job function, company name, defined by school. If you're looking at a graduate school, go into LinkedIn, do a people search where it says school, type in the name of the school that you're thinking about going to, and you can see everybody in LinkedIn who went to that law school and what they're doing now and how you're connected to them. So even looking for grad schools, especially too, let's say you're going for an interview for a grad school, and going into an interview knowing where all the alumni are working and what they're doing, that could help you there as well. Always customize that connection by default. We talked about that. Exploring careers. A student doesn't know what they want to do. Okay? You learn about jobs. You know nothing about, search for people with that job title. I don't care whether it's sustainability, fashion, sports. I was where the student, they wanted to be a rap. They wanted to go into rap music. Rap music. So we literally just did a people search, put in the school, University of Buffalo, keyword rap or music, and professionals came up who have LinkedIn accounts. And some industries will be more into LinkedIn than others. Anything, you know, IT, technical, they're probably going to have a LinkedIn account. Where maybe people in the arts, the law enforcement, they may not want to be in LinkedIn for some obvious reasons, but you'd be surprised. There's LinkedIn profiles, people working at the FBI, an intern at the FBI has a LinkedIn profile. So if you want to intern at the FBI, you can see their profile. See what groups they belong to, again, find a connection to them and approach them for that information interview. Finding a job or internship, check the jobs tab. So go right now to the jobs tab, my friends. Going to the jobs tab. Now, under the jobs tab, so where it says here, students and recent grads. Now, Pam, because you're not a student or a recent grad, LinkedIn knows you are, so it's going to give them this special tab. So I set my account to make LinkedIn think that I'm still a UB student. It says in there 1981 to 2013. I'm a really, really long time student at UB. So now it gives me this box. So now I can go job seekers and recent grads, and then I can type in a job function. You know, so many jobs on LinkedIn that are specifically for students and recent grads. Not that other jobs wouldn't be. So I would go find jobs, then go to now Job Seeker Premium. Again, that's going to be something you pay for, and I don't know much about that, but you can certainly explore that. Click the jobs button. Be very careful. Whenever you click something in LinkedIn, always look at the sub-tabs, because the sub-tabs are going to have some cool stuff. Okay? So I say here, jobs. I can look at save jobs, save searches, advanced search. Whenever it says advanced, man, use that, because it's going to give you a lot of jobs then. Now, if I were wanting to look for jobs and internships, I could actually put in the job title keyword of intern, or I could also just do it by, I could look for experience level, and I could actually click internship. And I can look for them within a certain area code, within a certain keyword. Okay. Also, if you're looking for internships, you can use the people search to look for past internships. So, let's go. If I go to the connection, right, I get the people search box. If you ever want the people search box, just go to that contacts list. So I'm looking for an internship. So I'm going to go like this, watch. I'm going to go keyword, I'm going to go job title intern. Then I'm going to go look for local people, 14260. Then I'm going to go keyword finance. Ready? So now I see people who are either interns currently or were interns before in Buffalo. So now I can see where they're an intern. Now, if Lucia Payne is an intern there, she's going to leave sometime. She's an intern. That internship is going to end. Okay. So, and then I can click what she's at. Is InVentures Group. So I can press the InVentures Group button. Boom. Now it gives me that description of the company. I can see who else is working at that company. So now we're getting into the company profile, because you can do the same thing. You put the company search in. So let's move to so now we're in the company. You put any name in the company you want. Now, first of all, you don't know what names of companies to put in there unless you know the name of the company. Right? Well, again, if I don't know companies, I can say, okay, let's search companies. So I want to search for companies that are in the Buffalo area. And I want to search for companies in certain industries, like information technology. So these are all the companies, 90 of them, in Buffalo that have anything to do with information technology, computer task group. So now what I've done is I've found companies that I might want to apply to. Where I didn't maybe, I could look in the yellow pages, I suppose, right? So now let's go to computer task group. So now I click on computer task group. And what does it show me? It shows me career, it shows me an overview of the company. It's going to show me careers in that company, like jobs that might be there. Services, I'm not even sure what services is. But if I go to the overview, now I'm clicking down, now it shows me all the people in my network, how I'm connected to them, who already work at that company, and all the people who are my college alumni who work at that company, and how I'm connected to them. Look at the difference between this profile and this profile without a picture. Who are you more likely to contact if you're an HR rep, right? Now this is cool, and you wouldn't even notice this. They hide it. See, if you didn't come here, you would never find this. Look at this over here. See this way over here? Check insightful statistics about people who work at Computer Task Group. Now I click on that. What does it show me? It shows me, compared to their competitors, what percentage of them are in a certain job function. General administration, research development, sales and marketing, executive leadership. Let's look at the years of experience of the people who are there. So I know there's 47% of people working there have been there 15 to 20 years or more. So it might be some of those people are ready to leave. Educational degree. Do they hire people with bachelor's degree? Yep. 53% of them who have LinkedIn accounts have a bachelor's degree. Some have masters. University attended. Boom. So I can see there, 1% of those folks are from UB. I can look down at the annual growth of the company compared to others. I could see people also view this company, so this might be their competitors or other companies that might be interested in. Look over here, I can see where employees of Computer Task Force are. There's 144 of them in Buffalo, 138 in Brussels. Most common skills. Remember the skill function? When you pick a skill, those little skill boxes under skills and experience. So a lot of them have these types of skills. So you might want to have these types of skills. Scroll down. Employers who have changed their jobs. Now this is one of my favorite parts. New titles. So these are new people who just maybe got promoted there or joined that company. Why is that important information? Well, if they got promoted recently, and you could see their profile, and you could see if they did, well then their past position might be available. Or, if they came from another company, their position at the old company they were in might be available. Departures. These are people who recently left the company. Where did they go? Look at that. Tracy Eastman used the word. Okay. Where did they go? Now, if they left, again, especially if you see here, intern, you know they left. So that position, that internship position might be available. Again, it's hidden way down at the bottom. You'd have to find it by hitting that little button that says insightful statistics about that company. Now imagine that you have an interview coming up with Computer Task Force. And as you're on the phone interview, or before, hopefully, you're doing some of this work. So you can contact people who already work there that you know. Say, hey, I got an interview coming up there. Any good suggestions about what kinds of questions they're going to ask me? Stuff like that. Also, when you're in the interview, find out who you're going to be interviewing with. Go to connections, people search, check out their profile. I was with a student today, engineer, is going to be interviewing in a company for an internship. He's wondering why they even called him, because it was a life science company and he's a chemical engineer. He said in his first interview that one of the things he hopes to do is go on for an MBA. So we looked at the profile of the guy who's with the hiring manager who he's going to be interviewing with. And we looked at his education status. Undergrad was pharmacy. Then he got his MBA. So now they can speak the same language, right? There's a marketing position in a life sciences company, and he's an engineer. So you could see how people crossed over from marketing and engineering marketing, pharmaceuticals, management. It's great. All right. Now, so let's do the alumni thing. I don't know if you did this before. I know I show this I forget what I showed some people online. I literally, every student, I don't care if they're undecided or they're looking for a job, I show them LinkedIn. Because it really could help them decide on the major. Why? Because like I go to here, I go connections, and go down to State University of New York and Buffalo. I'm an alum too. Shows me everybody who went to UB, who's got a LinkedIn account. But then remember, you're going to set yours so it's only from like 2008 to 2012, right? So it'll take that as the default from your profile. So what you do, I hope you see this, you do is you change this to say an earlier date, say 1980 or 81, and I want to look at everybody who's got a LinkedIn profile from 2013. I want to find just people in Buffalo, and then I want to find people who, what do they do? They're in engineering. Boom. Now it shows me the companies they work at. Praxair, Moog, Cameron, Synacor, Fisher-Price. And how many of them work there. And I just want to see the people at Moog. And here they are. 27 of them found. Engineering manager at Moog. So I had a student come to me, I would love to be an English major, but there's